The next topic I'm going to talk to you guys about is religion. And I'm not going to be as respectful in this video as my last video. Because unlike veganism, which has reasons, evidence, and logic supporting it, religion has none. Atheism is the future. People are starting to wake up. Atheists are more common now than they've ever been. This, I believe, is due a lot to how nowadays information is a lot more far spread due to the internet, and generally people nowadays just tend to think more. At least some of them do. More than before. Why is religion stupid? And when I say this, I mean all religion. If you believe in a deity, I'm sorry, that's a stupid belief. I'm not going to say you're stupid, but that's a stupid belief. Why do we even have religion? I'll tell you why. Because a long time ago, when man did not have science, he still had a questioning mind. We saw things happen and wondered why. So, being the creative imaginations that humans are, we came up with reasons why. We were incapable of fathoming abstract concepts that science today has been able to figure out, so we equated natural phenomenon with reflections of ourselves, and thus gods were born, the better man, the man that controls it all, or the group of them, whatever. Caveman sees a tree get struck by lightning. Must be a really powerful man throwing lightning from the clouds. There is not a single drop of evidence in this whole world that supports religion, at least in the form of God, in any way. None. Zero. Zip. You can't rely on what people say, because people are liars. You can't rely on old text like the Bible, because it was written 2,000 years ago by people who are liars. Add to that, religion is used as a massive form of brain control. Keep you unquestioning, keep you giving that money the collection plate. Or if you rewind a couple thousand years, keep people under your iron rule as the emperor because they are terrified of going to hell or whatever. I would venture to say that nothing positive comes of religion, but there are some people, say addicts, who maybe get over their addiction because they believe in a higher power. But religion is a mostly negative thing. It's responsible for more wars, more deaths, more misery in this world than any other thing. Now, as an atheist, I cannot prove there is no God. But there is absolutely no evidence supporting it. And can you prove to me there is no flying spaghetti monster that flies around granting magical wishes? No. So therefore your argument is invalid, because there's obviously no flying spaghetti monster, and there's obviously no God. The sooner people realize this, the better. People do not need the Bible or fear of hell to do the right thing, to be good to each other. I always try to treat people kindly. Do I do that because I think I should, because of God or religion? No. I do it because I know the difference between right and wrong, and I don't need a book from 2,000 years ago telling me so. I'm smart enough to figure it out on my own. Bottom line is, you're a dying breed, religious people. A couple hundred years, you'll be in maybe like the 5%. That's it. Atheists are taking over fast because people are starting to think. People are starting to question. And you can't stop it. And you will never change the mind of an atheist. I don't care what argument you have. I don't care if you feel blessed or like a miracle happened in your life. There is nothing that will ever persuade me of God's existence other than seeing Him myself. If I told you there's magical pink unicorns running around, would you believe me, or would you need to see a little proof first? I already know the answer to that question. Religion is dying, and it cannot die fast enough. Once our society is able to progress past silly things like believing in invisible men, the sooner that we can focus on things that are important, like sustainability, like peace. Religion certainly ain't caused no peace. Fuck, Christians will kill each other just because they believe in a slightly different fucking version of the Bible. They believe in the same exact God, but because, oh my God, I'm Catholic and you're a Protestant, I hate you. That's silly. It's just silly. Religion is a tool for massive control. It is a tool for hate. It is a tool for making money. There are very few people that have had, say, like I said, gotten over their addiction because of God, or maybe they feel better in life because of God. I'm not going to insult you. I'm glad that you got over your addiction or whatever problem you had. But you had the power to do it yourself. You did it yourself. God didn't help you. Give yourself a little fucking credit. You did it. You did it. No one else. You. You don't need to believe in these things to feel good. You don't need to buy into a bunch of unprovable bullshit just to be a good person. Use common sense. If it causes harm, it's wrong. Bottom line. Can't get any more simple. Well, people like to complicate things. So, do not believe things just because people tell you, and realize that the majority of you believe in God because you were brainwashed at a young age, when your mind was malleable. That's just how it happens. So, in summation, religion is stupid. It's evil. Just because there's been a very, comparatively, small amount of positives come out of it, does not make all that horrible things that have happened as a result of it any less. When one thing is more than the other, then that is how it is. Religion has more evil in it than it does good. Therefore, it is bad. It holds back our society. It holds back you. But it doesn't hold back me. I have a free mind. And it's not going to be swayed by anything other than actually seeing something, or having proof, or having some sort of scientific data backing up a claim. Because you ain't going to believe in that pink unicorn just because I tell you. And I ain't going to believe in God just because you told me. Religion is stupid. It's been Chaos Christ.